Yeah. Inside voice. I hear these youngins by the slang that I bit first, and I can't even get no credit for it. That shit hurt. Yeah, we been nerds, not the type to use big words. Still down to throw you if you throwing a fist first. Fail face, but every now and then I don't get curved. Still end up broken hearted, that we get what we deserve. Freak show, they staring and don't ask for no pictures. Cause I'm a giant man like I'm Fishburne. Maybe cause I'm hotter than the grease with a fish burn. We're slacking now, I'm putting in that work like an intern. I probably won't gain lives like trading in your system. The game stop. Don't really rap about what I ain't got. Been me since back when I could fit in the tank top. You think I'm ever changing? I think not. Hit the taco truck and I can show you the flame spots. They only taking cash and now I'm making the bank stop. Think cock, don't say a word, just open that safe lock. Now I'm playing the ATM, broken the rain wide. Raindrops falling on my head. I hate cops, ain't talking to the feds. Zombie mode on a rocky road, walking like I'm dead. Need to pick me up that I will eat the chocolate with the bread. Still trash, just now me in my pockets getting fed. That's real rap, now I can pay for guac without a sweat. You feel that? Playlist full of Indian drill trap. Problems, I got 99 on me, I'm Lil Sap. But fucking never cried over spilled paps. Never crying over who spilled that. Young medicine man, and I'm looking to peel caps. Yeah. Put on the beat and I will snap. Put on the beat, I'ma kill that.
Hey, hello, howdy, everybody. What is good? What is good? What is good? We're up in here. Broke my cycle of going live every single day last week. Actually ate shit on my skateboard hella fucking hard, which actually sounds hilarious just saying that because I know naturally I don't really look like somebody that actually can skateboard, which I can't actually. I just do it very terribly. But I ate shit really hard on that. So I was kind of just resting and being lazy for a couple days because I couldn't even really walk on my shit. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna not do nothing. So I didn't do that. And fucking, I also kind of knew that this last Sunday we were gonna do hosting the Make Music San Jose. So I was like, we'll be going live long time that day. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, you should go definitely run that up because it was pretty fun, man. I definitely had fun, or I had a lot of fun hosting. I had a lot of fun hosting it because it's kind of low key what I've always really wanted to do with, anything that I host on this channel. And I thank the homie Eric Powers for stopping by and being able to present that to us. That was, like I said, it's a lot of fun, man. We just that boy brought over amazing barbecue and these really good IPAs, and I don't even fuck with IPAs. I only really usually like porters or stouts, but that was a pretty good little IPA. The boy did me right, which is tight because it's like I'm usually cooking for folks, which I do like to do. Like if you come on this show, I kind of want to be able to give you something, especially if you don't really have, how can I say this? I don't really mean this in a negative way, but people that don't really have things to promote, they just want to be on. I still like to cook for them and stuff, just to make them feel like I don't want you to just come, get a bunch of info out of you and all right, fuck off, kind of shit. And it's nah, man, come grab some food, fucking chill. We do the thing. But it's kind of been. Yeah, see, Cypher knows. I cook tacos for him. Which I just like cooking tacos. So, that's easy. It's easy. Just go get some good meat, cook it up, salsa and tacos. You can never go wrong with that. Sometimes though, I splurge out. I've given someone a lasagna before. Not really given them, but I cooked a lasagna and we ate a lasagna before. Fucking, I don't really know how to cook many things that are platter style for people. Pretty much lasagna, tacos. If it's just one person, I can do, steaks and shit like that. So it was tight that fucking Eric came through. and had the bomb ass barbecue from South Winchester Barbecue. And then we just hosted, like I said, like pretty much like a music festival, but like online, you know, which I probably talked a lot of shit about Zoom shows and things like that. But I feel like really what we did was just host like a radio show with music videos and live performances. And, yeah, that's what we did. King D says, check my beat. That's on your channel? I'm assuming. It's probably a stupid question. So what else, man? I don't know. There's kind of a couple things, man. A couple things happened in the past few days other than just, like, eating shit on my skateboard hella bad. Which I kind of, like, I've been just, like, sitting and, like, pondering on as far as, you know, for one thing, though, before we get, like, I don't know, negative or anything like that. King D says it's that link, but I don't see a link. I don't know if you can drop links in like that. But, what was I going to say? Before we get into anything spicy, fucking I'm kind of wondering if there's anything I'm particularly thankful for today, but nah. I mean, yeah, like the normal things, you know, like hot, you know, healthy and all that stuff, but oh man, it feels like just like a lot of this like shit that's going on is just gonna get like swept under the rug in many ways, and then it's just like where do we go from there, you know? Because it's like we've seen it happen all the time. King D, nah, it's YouTube / whatever. Yeah, King D, on my side, I don't see a link in the live chat. As far as the booking of the battles go, oh man, I'm going to say this. Like I say, we say this a lot on this channel, especially, you know, when I'm fucking doing my thing. If you're capable, you're obligated, right? If you're capable, you're obligated. At the same time, though, like, don't get me wrong, like, booking battles is great just because, I feel it's a little bit more. This is my thing, man. I'm such a fan of battle rap, even though I don't really watch it anymore. I only really like to see it live, which, you know, there was a time where I would just run through it like a madman, just like up all night watching through battles. But it's like I've seen so much of it to where I don't feel like I've seen it all. Like there's always people innovating and doing more and evolving, but it's just, I like being in the fucking culture because of how just like do it yourself and all that sort of thing is. And, you know, at the same time, man, it fucking, what some people fucking expect out of this though too is just like hella unrealistic sometimes. And it's like, I'm not even talking about any one person in particular. It's just like, there's like a thing with all of us to where we feel like X amount of work is going to equate to X amount of reward. You know what I mean? And it's like this thing that we do is not that at all. And it's like, and I'm not even saying that as like sour grapes or something, because it's like I'm a fucking nobody. So it's like you should be taking everything I say with a grain of salt, because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about 80% of the time. I just like to hear myself talk. And it's just kind of cathartic just to kind of like let things out and ramble, even, you know, if you don't got anything too particular to say. But there's a selfishness and an entitledness to battle rap that's very strange, because people, it's like that SpongeBob Patrick meme where it's like you can sit and explain to somebody, it's like, oh, I can't do this. And it's like, okay. You know, and this is why that couldn't happen. Okay. And it's like, yeah, so you understand why I'm booking you like this, right? Makes sense to me. And it's like, you know, all that shit, that whatever, however that fucking meme goes. Cause some people, man, and it's like, and I'm not even saying like you should, don't get me wrong. We should all be confident in this shit, and we should all like be striving to be the best and striving to like battle people that's going to challenge you and all this and that shit. But it's like I apply the same mentality of like doing fucking open mics and shit like that to battling, as far as like, if you can't fucking do the shit well in front of 5 people when it don't matter, like why the fuck is anybody going to book you against anybody that wouldn't matter? So it's like, you know what I mean? And like another thing too is people aren't clear about, and I'm going to be stressing this point, bucking until the cows come home, I guess. You guys need to understand that just because we have booked people before doesn't mean we have like some fucking latched on contract to them to where we can just keep booking them in battles and shit like that. Life happens. Fucking some people fucking get turned off of the shit and don't want to battle no more, or like they want something that like can't necessarily be provided. And I'm going to tell you guys, like, straight the fuck up, we're not a main stage. We're developmental territory. So it's like at a certain point, like you're supposed to come through here, fucking showcase what you can do, build like a fucking repertoire and a resume, and go take it out there. And it's like you can't be like trying to, I don't know, man, like, because it's like some people, yeah, I mean, ultimately it just comes down to like a sense of an entitlement, because I think we all just feel like we put so much into our craft and fucking being creative that you always want to feel like, you know, you get a X amount of reward. But it's like, there's an honor in being built up to be the fucking dude, man. It's like everybody wants to battle the dude, but it's like you should be fucking being built up to be the dude in your shit. And it's like you can't become the dude, and then if you're not getting like a big opportunity from a big league, you can't really like hold your home base like accountable for like granting something that's probably out of their resources. Is that unfair to fucking say? Like, I feel like I'm fucking taking crazy pills with people sometimes when like they ask for certain things, because it's like, it's not that I don't want to give you those things or don't even want to try to not facilitate those things. It's a more so just like being fucking incapable to, or just don't make no fucking sense. It's like, I've had it already, like I've only been doing this for not even a year, and I've already had to tell people no to certain like requests. And I'm sure they probably taken it in a manner of like, I felt like they weren't like quote unquote worthy of asking for it or something like that. And it's like, nah, man, it's like more often than not, we just can't fucking provide some shit like that. To where, like I said, I'm going to say this so many fucking times now that I'm at the helm. We're a developmental territory. And it's like, we definitely got a certain sort of fucking vibe going on here that I'm definitely trying to cultivate more and more and more, as far as bringing in new fucking faces all the time. Because I think a lot of the reason why people feel that, like, because we probably booked people a good handful of times is like, you know, 4 or 5 years ago, is reason why we can probably still book them in the day in 2020, is probably just a lot of reason of like, and I'll take fucking part of responsibility in this now that I've like trying to take over helm, is we got to scout better on the West Coast for sure. Because I've never been to the East Coast, but I don't feel like people out here really give a fuck about battle rap in the same sort of manner. Like I see some of these cards that like iBattle be putting together of all this newer talent, and I don't know if it's just a matter of people hella wanting to like fly in and go over there because it's a good look, or if it's just like there's that many fucking people in the local area. But I'm always astonished at the work rate of just throwing in new faces all the time. And it's like, and people over there, it's like they do a couple big battles, but like people over there aren't really caught up in trying to like get a super big name or something like that. It always seems more so of like it works out where everyone's kind of at each other's level when they do battle each other over there, which is something I'll even fucking admit myself. I'm still trying to very much figure this shit out. This battle rap world is a tricky mistress, man. It's like, I'd rather be running a fucking wrestling territory, because then I can just predetermine who wins and who loses, and I can just build stories that fucking way. Like, you can't fucking predetermine if like this battle's gonna go in a certain manner, or if somebody's not gonna fucking show up, or they do show up and they shit the bed. Like, there's so many unknown fucking variables that you cannot control when throwing any sort of manner of battle together, that like at a certain level you have to just go with the chaos. And a lot of that going with the chaos is bringing in new fucking faces and building people up to where we're not just thinking about, it's like people are still like being like, oh, we need to have this person versus this person who was, we fucking loved a few years back, who deserves much bigger battles than we are capable of giving them, but for some reason we want them to come back and battle some fucking MC Dave. That's a term I stole from Tantrum. Fucking, and it's like, dude, like, people don't really grasp what the whole meaning of the developmental territory is, but at the same time, maybe we're not fucking scouting enough. Maybe I'm not scouting enough. I'll probably because we got to fucking make this fucking belt, this beauty right here, just like weigh a little more. You know what I mean? And it's like, this fucking belt has been on planes to England. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what Madflex was able to accomplish with that. But even then, like, Madflex is another good example of somebody, like, he deserves much bigger things than is what is in our capabilities. You know what I mean? So it's like, we need to get more used to the idea of fucking the younger talent. Because at a certain point, dog, we're just going to be watching the same old people battle each other. And don't even get me wrong. If you've watched the last fucking 2-3 events that I've helped book, I'm pretty much just throwing the same people together, but it's the young people, and I'm fucking trying to sharpen their teeth against each other. So then when they bring fucking, we start throwing up some outside people, some people that have to like take a fucking car ride more than just an hour or two, then fucking they're a little more fucking ready for the fucking Thunderdome. You know what I mean? Like, people want to just go from A to fucking Z so fucking fast, and it's like, you're going to lose all the flavor in between if you don't allow yourself to marinate, boy. You know what I mean? You don't come in as a jobber demanding Macho Man Randy Savage, son. You don't come in as a young lion just thinking you're going to fucking dance with Jushin Thunder Liger, homie. The fuck? And it's like, sometimes some people, I want to have the conversation of like, do you understand why this is like probably not like the best thing to ask for? And but I know the smarter thing is just to like leave it alone entirely and just be like, okay, that's how that person thinks. It's like, a fucking wise man once told me, if you're going to be on that fucking, what's that word? That like self-important, if you're going to just be on that selfishness sort of level, dog, then don't get upset when I am too, when I don't want to like super accommodate you when you probably haven't. Like, if you think only writing raps and getting it off is like equates to like actually doing work in a battle rap league, you're kind of tripping. If you think you've brought like 2 or 3 people in, you're still kind of tripping. And it's like, at a certain point, you could have talked about YouTube views, but it's like, those things are really easy to manipulate, and they aren't worth a fucking pig shitting fart anymore. They're just not. YouTube do not fucking pay for battle rap. So we be doing this shit out of the sense of wanting to keep the shit alive, son. You know what I mean? And in order to keep the shit alive, if you're new, you need to manage your expectations. And don't get me wrong, I don't blame you, because I was just as fucking arrogant when I stepped in after I won like my first one. I won my first one, got through my second one, and then kind of got murked on my third one. So it's like, there's a fucking process to this shit like anything else. So y'all fucking, like I said, y'all gotta be fucking managing some expectations sometimes. You gotta understand, like, we're rebranding this shit. We're rebooting this shit. We're trying to start this shit from some ashes again. And we need, in order to do that, we gotta get used to the fucking young bloods, and we gotta get used to fucking seeing them against each other and getting them, because it's like, we're not gonna fucking, we haven't really cultivated a scene of like up and comers anymore. Like, there was a good run where we had where there was just a bunch of us hopping in from out of nowhere, and then it died off. And now, even after that wave, many of us don't want to do this shit anymore, or found other positions in this shit. And it's like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to do my best right now. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man. Fuck off, say, yeah, this is like after the Attitude Era, and I'm trying to swing this shit right into the fucking Ruthless Aggression era, man. But I'm trying my best, folks, which is a fucking who gives a fuck of an answer, right? But burp. I'm, like I said, I'm applying the little bit of fucking things that I've always felt could enhance this, and it seems to be, you know, at a lot of time, maybe not a lot of times, some of the times it has worked. And that's why, like, I keep trying to do this, because it's like, it's kind of like, that's kind of the new high that I get. Instead of like getting a good battle bar off to make the crowd react, I just try to make a situation work within an, you know, trying to make an event happen or do something productive, you know, and give back in some sort of way. And when I can make something work out the way that it was intended, then fuck, man. Like, that's better than fucking saying any good ass battle bar, bro. And yeah, man, I don't know. I made some big grand declaration when the whole coronavirus was like, not so much the coronavirus, but right when like everything locked down, about, you know, doing my best to make it live on and all that fucking good shit. But at the same time, it's like, I also fucking got caught up with work and all this and that shit, and fucking, you know, kind of lost sight of this shit a little bit, I'll be honest. But I definitely did mean what I said in that original fucking video, in the sense that, I mean, not in the sense that, it's a wrong way to phrase that, but I definitely meant what I said in that video when I said that I definitely want to, you know, because let's be real, like, there's no fucking reason that I deserve to be like in the fucking position that I'm in, outside of like just having a work ethic and like just showing that like I'm dependable and capable. Because it's like, besides that, man, it's like, I don't know, my last couple battles were cool. Fucking, I've had some really great moments, but it's like, I've never done anything earth-shattering or different, or like put together a character forward in a way that was, you know, real captivating to like push me really, you know, super strongly or whatever. But I wanted, it's like that whole "those who can't do teach," which I kind of fucking hate that phrase, to be honest, because I also feel it's like, well, if you couldn't do it, then why the fuck would you want to teach it to me? But it's like, now that I'm in the position that I'm in, I feel that I can apply that knowledge a little bit more. especially just like little things, because I'd be way too fucking opinionated, and I probably like fucked myself out of opportunities by just like opening my mouth at a time when it shouldn't have been, which that's something I fucking definitely been trying to work on. Cause I don't know, man. I think I like repressed just like a lot of fucking things, and it just come out in weird fucking ways, especially on the internet, man. Like me and social media don't mix whatsoever, bro. Like, and I try to have a way of doing it where I try to tell myself to do it in a quote unquote productive sort of way, but I lose it fast, dude, and I just start engaging in shit that I shouldn't be engaging in, and I'm fucking arguing with strangers about shit that I don't really have true knowledge in, and it's like I'm too stupid to argue with stupid people. You know what I mean? Like, it takes a really smart person to be able to like convince someone arguing something ignorant or unrealistic, like how ignorant or unrealistic it is. And I don't have the patience to put up with it. So it's like, I don't know, man. That's why it's like I be trying to do a lot creatively as much as I can. And that's why I like trying to do this show a lot too, because for one, it helps my communication skills, because I'm definitely someone that needs help in that department. But also, it just kind of gets the fucking the poison out in many ways, because you can be alone and think of things and have like a super fucking like probably wild thought at first, until you really have to, it's like, okay, what is my true point and what's the way do I want to convey this? Do you know what I mean? It's like sometimes you can just get lost in emotion and just blurt things out, or have a fucking, like feel a certain way that you don't really feel, but it's only because you're not truly accessing like what it is you really want to convey. And it's like, at least I can say so for me, because a lot of the times I'll get in fucking arguments with people, and it's only because they don't understand me, which is like a stupid thing to get mad at someone for, because obviously I'm either not putting it in a constructive and inviting sort of way, or maybe people are just kind of assholes sometimes, which is the case. But even then, I'm kind of getting to this level of like, is anybody like truly an asshole, or fucking does everybody just got some weird level of hurt on them that they ain't fucking like healed from? And it's like, yeah, understanding that is one thing, but that's not going to change like being like caught in a situation in the moment. I'm kind of just rambling here, but I feel like what I'm really trying to get around to is, well, fucking, yeah, social media kind of sucks. Fucking, I am getting into the feels, man. Like I said, especially because fucking, I be living alone now, and fucking I work alone, especially like being like on just a truck all fucking day long by yourself. All I really do is just get locked inside of my own head, to where this might sound weird, but it's like I don't even trust a lot of the way I actually feel about things or think about things until I have to put it out there in a way that it's like, oh, you like, this is actually the root of what you're upset about. And this is the way, like, you can convey that you're upset about something in a way that's not like in a super fucking conflicting ass like manner, You know what, too? And like King D's saying isolation is a gift. You're not fucking wrong, though, because I goddamn love waking up and going to sleep with no noise. That's fucking great. But Yeah, we chugging fucking crunchy waters, son. Burp. Yeah. Now I ran out of something to drink, though, because I'm so fucking thirsty. Yo, Eric Powers, what's up? I was actually telling everybody when I started this off that I wanted to thank you again for bringing me the opportunity to host that music festival online. That was a lot of fun. Definitely felt more like a radio show than ever before. So that was pretty tight. I do be dating, Assad. Don't get me wrong. When I say I live alone, I do be dating. But I got fucking trust issues. Your boy fucking just, I push people away all the time. It is what it is. What are you gonna do? Yeah, fuck off says he's alone all the time. It could be dope and whack at the same time. For sure, man. It's like I try to read a lot. Okay, not a lot. That's a lie. I try to read sometimes. I got an Amazon Kindle. I've been trying to go through the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series. I went through the first book. That second one, it's not that it's not good. I'm just lazy. Like I'll either be super in tune with something or I don't want to fuck with it whatsoever. Like there's not really too many in betweens. Yeah, I be sweeping up after the podcast. Yeah, no, it'd be dirty in here. I can't stand that shit. Actually, I can't sweep. That's a lie. It's all carpet in here, boy. So I do vacuum in here once a week. That's facts. But somewhere in my coherent rambling, I think I wanted to really just get out the fact that I definitely have some unhealthy attachment to things that I'm trying to fucking get better on. Yeah, like I said, man, I be getting lost in the worst fucking thing sometimes when I'm like bored. And don't even get me wrong, man. Zan, I don't be vacuuming like right after the show. I be vacuuming once a week. Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings. I'm fucking old school. We put on some Earth, Wind and Fire or some SOS band or the Gap band or what's that fucking, I think it's Loose Strings. No, wait, that's the song. Who's the group? I'm going to just look this up. We got the power of Google. It's Loose Strings. Who is the band? Loose Ends. That's what it is. The band's Loose Ends, and then the song is Hanging on a String. That's a good one. You got me hanging on a string now. It's a good one, man. Yeah, no, I'm not strung out on coke or opioids. I'm a cheap ass. I just do a little pot, which, is legal in the state that I'm in. I like to do that here and there. Obviously, you can see by some of the shows that I've been on this channel. Allegedly this one. I tried coke once upon a time. It's fun. I wouldn't really. I don't see myself getting into the habit of that one. And that was weird because for the longest time, I didn't want to try it because I thought I was just like hella get addicted to it. But, I was young and I was drunk one night and someone offered me a little bit and I was like, all right, whatever. And I tried it and, I get it, but I don't because it's a very fleeting feeling. And it's very expensive. So I just don't think it's efficient. Or opioids. I don't like pills at all. I'll just say it. My fucking parents kind of abuse shit like that, and I seen the effects of that shit firsthand a lot of the time. They would like to pop pills and drink and whatnot. And it's a rough go, man. It's a rough go. You don't that's a road that's a road you don't really want to walk down, man. I've seen it, and it's cost me some relationships with some people, and it's taken me a long time in my life to really be able to say things like that out loud and like put that out there in the public sphere, just because like I've always felt really ashamed about that type of thing. Like I almost felt like I guess it was like my fault in a way of like things like my parents would do or say or, you know, or whatever. And I'd be like, I don't know. I just felt like I didn't want to like, you know, never wanted to like bring friends over to the house and things like that. And just all those type of things, you know, all those feelings associated with that sort of thing. It's not a fucking, it's not, like I said, it's not a road you really want to walk down, especially if you got kids and whatnot. Like, and I'm such a fucking freak about it that I don't even like to take pain pills or any of that shit. Like, I fucking ate shit on my skateboard last week hella fucking hard. I didn't take no fucking Tylenol or Advil or none of that fuck shit. I just smoked a little bit and drank a little bit. Something else that's been on my mind, though, is fucking today I seen a person on my route fly a Confederate flag from their front door. And that's a hard one, man, because I want to say something, but it's like I'm on the clock though. So it's like I almost want to go there after, you know, not on the clock to have that conversation, but I'm afraid of how that's going to go, because that's kind of an invasion of, that's just an abuse of power, right? For sure. Because it's like, just because I know like where someone is or whatever. But it's like, maybe it was different fucking if I was their neighbor. Because then that's a good, you know. There's a lot of ideas out there in the universe, Lucho. And I think you probably understand a lot of the same sort of ideas that I understand about something. And that's the problem too, is like, it's like right on the door, man. It's like, it's not flying, right? Because like, if it was flying, you know, you could definitely like people would definitely approach that, right? But it's like, if it's like on the front door, like that's definitely making a statement for sure. Like, why would you be in the Bay Area inside of California right after the world is protesting against racial injustice and just a litany of things? Why would you put that flag up at this time, specifically on the door? It's the East Bay, which probably makes more sense, right? But man, and it's like, yeah, man, like, I don't want to make it a thing. I mean, I want to fucking make it a thing, but because of how fucking closely related it is to work, it's like, how do you make it a thing without fucking, you know, I mean, I know how, but it's just sad, man. It's sad that people are having like that fucking mindset of like I think you're a fucking idiot if you have any problem with what. Okay, hold on. Let me phrase this right. You should be having a problem with everything going on. But I think you're a fucking idiot if you have a problem with everyone that has a problem with the state of the world, especially when it comes to racial injustice. Because there's absolutely a for-profit prison program in place to abduct black and brown men and women into basically slave labor. Not even basically, it is slave labor. They're prisoners, you make them do shit. That's slave labor. And people are getting arrested in courthouses left and right, you know, from fucking ICE without even warrants now and shit like that. And I'll even say something to you guys right now too. And this was something super fucking ignorant that I really need to walk back. And I've never even said it like on a show somewhere before. But now that I'm seeing just how fucking much they're using all these things to play into things. Like I once thought that it was important to keep borders. I don't know why. I just like been forced this propaganda on me about, you know, this sense of safety and all this and that. And if we don't build up walls, there's just going to be fucking lawlessness all throughout the land and all this and that shit. And you know, man, I just don't believe that shit no more, dude. I really don't. And I just see it as a huge smokescreen to fucking enslave people in a way that we're trying to address, but it's like trying to be suppressed, and it's an obvious fucking thing that it's trying to be suppressed, you know? And it's just like, ideally, you want to be in a place where, like, you don't have to address this type of shit, right? But at the same time, we shouldn't not be addressing this type of shit, right? Like, I don't know, like, and you can't talk about any of this shit, like, on social medias. You can, but it's like, I'm going to steal a post that I seen from Sid Vicious. He said on his Facebook that, like, just talking about anything, like, serious is you're either talking into an echo chamber or you're talking into a wall. Like, there's not really too much in between. It's so hard to have nuance because I strongly feel, just by my own personal experiences with family members and even fucking ignorant shit that I probably had to re-educate myself on over the years. Like, how can I say this? Man, I just got even lost in my own thought that I kind of forgot the beginning of it, because I'm just, I don't understand the need. I don't understand why people feel the need to, like, latch on to things that are fucking, I mean, but I do understand. You know what I mean? And these fucking fireworks are just going off all over the place in every fucking city all the fucking time. And there's a fucking police precinct right over here. And I'm just seeing a bunch of shit of how people are saying, yeah, it's the fucking cops doing this shit. They're either giving it shit out to fucking certain people or it's fucking just outrightly them. And it's like, I live in the fucking stacks, dog. So it's like, I live in the stacks. There's a fucking police precinct right the fuck over there. Fireworks have been going off every single night since the fucking protests have been going on. It's like, it kind of makes sense, right? They don't really be patrolling shit the same way they were for those first few weeks, because they're out there too fucking busy lighting fucking bullshit off. And there's probably just definitely people fucking seeing other people light shit off, so they're fucking lighting shit off. But it's like, dog, at the type of shit that's being lit off around my fucking place, and at the rate that it's been going in, is just way too expensive for one fucking person. Like, Eugene Green says, in America, you're supposed to have the right to be wrong as long as you aren't stepping on anyone's toes. I mean, I want to believe in that. But at the same time, I don't see a way that you can ever coexist with people that secretly believe they are superior to someone else for any other reason. For any other reason. You know what I'm saying? Eugene says that's the Texas way. And it's like, I understand that in philosophy for sure, because it's like there's more power in letting a fool speak for himself than to silence him. But when it comes to like things about the Confederacy, it's not really an argument of letting someone believe something that is just wrong. It's letting them believe in something that like could provoke a violent response out of them. Because people get very fucking irate over the topic of this. And it's like, when it comes to Confederacy, it's pretty, you know, don't get, like, the North was on fuck shit too. But it's like, when it comes to Confederacy, like, motherfuckers just wanted to own slaves, dog. And the North was like, you know what? We're not going to want to own slaves no more. Except they did a bunch of other fuck shit to where they pretty much had fucking slave labor regardless. And they were all owned fucking slaves. It was like the whole country fucking owned slaves, you know, when it was fucking just on the east, fucking before it all really expanded out west. They all fucking owned slaves. The North just fucking knew how to hit it before the fucking South did. And then they fucking persecuted the South to fucking, you know, because they were more outright about everything. That's how I fucking kind of look at it. Which, you know, who cares? Who cares how you fucking feel about it? Because ultimately, like, we know very well what that shit was about. And it's like, you've been seeing this trend go on right now about things that lasted longer than the Confederacy. Purple fucking ketchup lasted longer than the Confederacy. I don't see y'all wearing purple fucking ketchup t-shirts and purple ketchup fucking hats. It's like, do we need to put purple ketchup on a fucking Dodge Charger so you have a better fucking thing to follow? Because it's like, and that whole thing about like, oh, it's just, you know, Southern pride. And it's like, we've talked about this on this show before. And it's like, I just believe pride is what comes before the fall, man. So it's like, I don't believe in having outright pride for anything, dude. Like, you can have pride in who you are as a person, but it can't be to the level, like, I feel like a lot of the time people use pride as a way of fucking coming up with a preconceived notion of standards for themselves that other people don't follow, quote unquote, or fit into, and they use that pride to seem superior over fucking other people. I mean, that's what fucking racism is. That's what we're fucking talking about here, dog. To where it's like, yeah, man, if it's on someone's front fucking door, like, that's just sad, dude. It's fucking sad. And it's like, how do you address that? Because it's like, you're crossing lines. Because it's like, it's the whole fighting fire with fire thing, right? But at the same time, it's like, Eugene, the Confederates were the rebels, the Constitution won, the rights are what's important. Very, very well said. Zan Aykroyd said, let's start a band, bro. We got the name. Now let's learn the instruments. What's the name? Oh, Purple Ketchup. Purple Ketchup, a decent band name. I mean, there's Green Jelly, so Purple Ketchup would work for sure. I just, because this is the thing, man. even if you have a conversation with this person, or even if you ripped off that fucking flag from the door, you don't just fucking cure the hate in that person's heart. It takes a long time to do that, and it has to be up to the person themselves to see it and fucking rise above it. And it's like, how, I mean, this is a stupid thing to say, but it's like, how can you force someone not to think some bad shit? But it's like, that in and of itself scares people. The idea of trying to spread an agenda on how people should think. But it's, how bad of an agenda is that if we're trying to make people think that we shouldn't hate each other based off of stereotypes of skin color and preconceived notions of societal class? Like, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like, at a certain point, it's like, yeah, you should let foolish people speak for themselves and just make themselves look stupid. But if they're preaching a fucking ideology that's dangerous, like, how do you go about that? And it's disappointing because, man, like I said, yeah, it's just disappointing, man. But I think, to recap this show, like I said, I've been beating this home because I've been doing a lot of my own fucking self-reflecting, and I've been thinking a lot about fucking these situations. And like I said, unhealthy attachments. Unhealthy attachments, dog. Fucking means social media don't work. White people and pride doesn't work. What are you going to do? We need to try to find a way to fucking solve it, though. Or we just need to do better each and every day, being fucking more respectful to each other. But it's hard to like how can you be respectful to someone that outrightly does not want to be respectful to others? So much to the point that they're willing to display a flag to stand behind it. And it's also like, people will try to say things like, oh, it's just a flag. Like, why do you care so much? And it's like, why do you care so much to fly it? Like, obviously, we're at the point in our society where it's a problem. Like, everyone should understand why it's a problem. If you don't, there's plenty of literature out there to educate yourself on the matter. So why care enough to fly it or display it? And it just fucking, it just makes me hurt for people, man, because like I said, this ain't something I've seen on this house like the entire time I've passed by it. Like, it's recent. To where it's like, it's just sad. It's really sad. But unhealthy attachments, we covered. We covered that fucking, I need to try to find a way to be more productive about my social media. I don't know. Maybe ignore my shit, I guess. I don't know. Don't encourage me. And fucking, oh, yeah, if you're new to battling, manage your expectations, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, and this is the other thing. Even if you're not calling out a big name, like this is the thing. If a promoter is coming to you, like, do you want to battle? What, like, is there someone you want to battle? Or is there a condition you want to battle for? Then, fuck off. If you want to follow the Twitter, it's Ryne _radio. I actually had to make a second one because my first one got fucking hacked and Twitter caught it, so they immediately kicked that person and suspended my account. So my original account's been suspended for like over fucking 2 months now. I don't know if I'll get that shit back at all. So that account belongs to the motherfucking streets. So follow Ryne_radio. I think I'm just going to change everything to that. Like I said, I need to try to be more productive about how I approach that shit, because it's a great tool for connecting with people that like a lot of you guys show a lot of great support, man. Like I get a lot of good things sent to me, like even privately, you know? So where it's really fucking great to be able to have that interaction with you guys. And I'm not just saying like fucking kiss my fucking ass and support me, or I don't want to fucking engage with you or type of shit. But at the same time, I'm trying to find a better balance on how not to lose myself in a engagement with someone that's not very meaningful, or, to me or them, which comes right back around to what I was about to ramble on about battling, in that if you're new to battling, manage your expectations, because just because you want to battle somebody doesn't mean that person should battle you. Because I'm going to tell you right now, they already don't want to battle you. Because most people, like if you're new and calling someone out, they already don't want to battle you. They don't want to. So they have to think, why would I do this? Outside of like, because usually if you approach a battler, you have to be like, do you want to do this? Yes or no? If it's yes, then all right, cool. No, what do you want for it? So it's like, if you're new, call someone out. They don't want to do it. So then they have to process in their head of the reasons why they should do it. And if nothing makes sense, then there's your fucking answer, folks. Stop asking me to battle reverse fucking live. Jesus Christ. Every fucking one of you. All the time. I want to battle reverse. I want to battle reverse. I want to battle reverse. I don't got the plug on reverse like that, dog. That's a Dan booking department. And I'm going to tell you right now, the boy's making really good fucking music. So you need to give him a good reason to battle you. Because if he's making really good music and he's always had really good battles, or fucking is already battled every other single person in the world, like, give him a better fucking reason to battle you. Or you better have a fucking reason to have him want to battle you. There's a couple people, like I made a funny fucking post about this in BOTZ, and a couple people like Dev the Demon and Rubbertongue the Monster both said, like, they were kind of joking, but they both were like, oh, throw me in. Because they were just joking about, because like they haven't really done that many battles with bots. Burp. Haven't done that many battles with bots, and then trying to call him out. But Rubbertongue's been in this shit since like 2013. Fools had fucking, like, I don't understand why he ain't fucking popped yet. Like, that boy been fucking deserve big fucking names. So that one makes fucking sense to me. And Dead the Demon's definitely been fucking coming up, dude. So, like, he's been coming. I should fucking reiterate. He's been coming up because I know he went over with Rubba at the same time to iBattle. They killed both their fucking battles. I'm pretty sure fucking Dev has had a couple fucking URL looks. Like, so he definitely gets a nod. So people like that asking to battle reverse, that makes a little more sense. I don't know if he would still do it, but that's more in the ballpark, because those are people that actually put in their time. They either put in their time, their dime, or they brought fucking eyes to the brand. If you ain't doing really those things, you need to manage your expectations, dog. Just because and this is what I was saying earlier, just because things happened 5 years ago doesn't mean they're still fucking happening right now in this moment. Like, yes, because even Swammy said, reverse only need to battle top tiers from now on. No more gatekeeping for the Hollister homie. Fuck yes. The boy was the gatekeeper of the mid tier 5 fucking years ago, dog. He evolved. He became really fucking good. I mean, he was even good when he was the gatekeeper of the fucking mid-tier. But it's like, the boy don't need your fuck shit, dude. Like, you need to have a fucking good reason to actually battle reverse. Don't just fucking think because you rhyme some words together once upon a time for us that equates to a battle for reverse. Or don't think you also sound... This is another thing that makes you sound really stupid. Fucking somebody will like acknowledge that they haven't put in the work, but they just feel like it's a good stylistic matchup. No, it's fucking not. No, it's not. A good stylistic matchup is a word other people use to describe a battle that's booked or about to happen. If you yourself are trying to pitch a battle with someone as a stylistic matchup, you know you're fucking bullshitting me. You just want to battle a big name because you think it's going to make your recognition bigger, and it fucking won't. Oh, God damn it. They said I sound like Dan right now. Well, fuck. I guess just because Dan screams into the camera all the fucking time. So I just started screaming into the camera, and now I sound like Dan. But it's real shit, okay? Give reverse a like... I don't need every, like, I already know, like, it's my own private joke now. Like, when I'm, like, negotiating battles with people, it's my own private joke. I already know, like, it's like my own fucking, nah, I ain't drunk. I'm allegedly on the reefers. Fucking, what was I gonna say, Doug? See, y'all be distracting me, bruh. You know, if I was drunk, I'd be singing more. Yeah, you need to give reverse a fucking reason to actually fucking want to hop in and battle you, dog. And it's like, and he probably likes to fucking battle people, but at a certain point, bro, like, it needs to make sense for the boy. And that's not even just dirt. That's fucking, not dirt. That's not even just reverse. That's universal for everybody. Like, Dirtbag, Don Julio, and Duce Ryne. I like that. That's the next tag team about to debut in New Japan Pro Wrestling, boy. Dirtbag, Don Julio, and Duce Ryne. I've been ranting for over an hour because I'm a crazy person. And for some reason, people have been watching it. Thank you very much to those people. You guys are my fucking... I almost want to have, like, a name for you guys, but I don't want to, like... people are getting in trouble for shit like that right now. I'm gonna try to start doing, like I said, I really want to promote more music on this show. That's kind of my original fucking idea to this, but I'm also a lazy motherfucker. So I'm going to try to, when I fucking remember it, I'm going to try to remember to go out on songs from the homies. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, for one thing, I really dig the whole fucking music festival that we did this Sunday, Make Music San Jose. Really dug that. That was a whole lot of fun. And like I said, man, I've always had this weird fucking, I guess, dream of, like, just being a host of some shit. Like, I always thought that, like, I always knew that I was well-rounded for appreciation. I always knew I had a well-rounded appreciation in all things art. And I've always kind of felt that I can connect the dots for some people sometimes where they might not be able to. And that's kind of what fucking good hosts do of shows and things like that. So I've always kind of wanted to be a host. So much of fucking a part of that is just putting on the people and fucking putting over fucking people that I want to fucking get you guys more onto. And he's no stranger to shows that I've done, whether this one, no, I don't think he's been on this one yet. He was on Murderverse Radio, he was on Murderverse Live, and then he was on Murderverse Radio. The homie Quinn, I think when he was on Murderverse Live earlier this year, was talking about releasing this Bars Simpson joint. He calls it a Bars Simpson a 16-bar seminar. It's a cool little thing, man. We're gonna go out on this tonight. It's a music video, but it's not necessarily like you'll see. I dig it, man. The tone of it changes with the lyrics in the song, because it's not necessarily like one whole theme. Like, it is a theme to it all, but it's not like one whole theme song. It's just more of a showcasing of all around talent. Eugene says there are street dog rescue channels on YouTube that gets millions of views. Seemed like it would be right down Dan's alley. Actually, sir, it wouldn't be, because Dan fucking hates YouTube now, and they've always been, outside of them letting us use their platform, they are definitely no friends of ours. They have fucking stripped this channel before for no fucking reason. Dan never got an answer for it. All that thing, but that's not even why so it's like all those things attached is why like this YouTube really fucked the boy, because they just be doing shit like we all remember. And then dude kind of just realized, I just want to be doing more important shit. So he just started doing more important shit. And if, I've gotten to know Dan pretty well now during the time that I've spent with him, and he's not really one to, I don't think he really, I'm not trying to speak for the guy. I don't think he would really feel the need to like broadcast that. I think he would just be fucking, I think he just really wants to do the thing, man. I don't think he wants to like he definitely wants to raise money to be able to keep doing it, and to, because it's not a cheap process to take in dogs and, get their medical needs and, place them in other homes. And it's like the boy's been kind of getting fucking bad luck lately with folks like, oh, yeah, I'll adopt a dog, keep him a couple of days, and like, oh, actually it won't work out. And it's like, dog, this is a rescue dog. It's not a fucking, it's not a game I let you borrow, bro. Like, what the fuck? It's not going to work out. Like, how does it work out one day and it don't work out the next day? But you're not wrong for wanting to, like, because I do agree with you. They get millions of views and things like that. But honestly, this is a striped channel anyway. So, but I mean, boy could always start a different channel, I guess, and do all that thing if he really wanted to. I don't really see him getting involved, and I don't really see him trying to like make a show out of. Also, too, I think he just likes having his fucking free time to himself. I think he feels he was such a public figure for so long that he likes having a little bit of privacy. So I don't think he definitely likes to come over here and fucking do the cancel Dan stuff, and fucking when he has something on his mind, especially because like this place is like, this is way more accessible than what the studio before this was. So it's really easy just to come in here and just fucking pop these out. So it's like, I don't blame the dude for just wanting to come through once in a while, get a little break from the doggies if they drive him crazy and whatnot. Glucking with Cunningham says, what's up, Ryne? Are you doing any behind the scene BOTZ 9? Yeah, I mean, we're covering all the big BOTZs, so we'll get there eventually. Assad, better man than I. Yes. Pixie, thanks for sharing. Adopt my block. Yeah, anybody watching this right now, if you're not seeing the live chat, go follow adopt_my_block. We fucking, Dan just pretty much got recognized as an official nonprofit now, so like we're definitely trying to go full steam ahead with this. I salute the boy, man. He's been still keeping consistent on this even through this time, which you guys don't even probably like. You guys understand how crazy that is, but I've been getting to see it firsthand, man, and it's dude's a fucking inspiration for sure, whether it's creatively or just being a human. Cushburn says, NY original channel had 50,000 subscribers and my channel got taken down. YouTube is just rude. Cushburn, what was your channel showing? Because like, yeah, like they just arbitrarily feel like they can just fucking cut shit. And it's like they kind of can, right? Because it's their fucking shit. But at the same time, it's like, And fuck, that kind of even ties into what we were talking about earlier, as far as like, where do you draw the line on accepting, you know, like people that like want to believe in hate and all that, as we said earlier in the show. So it's like, it's hard to be, I can imagine it's hard to be in the position of like having to kind of decide fucking what you let fly online, I guess. But at a certain point, man, like, I think you can very easily tell intent with certain things. Assad, he gotta bleach his hair and get fat. Oh, Dan the doggy hunter. Yeah, no, yep. He would have to bleach his hair and get fat. But, yeah, guys, I've been going a fucking good record. Thank you, fucking, like I said, thanks once again to Eric Powers for letting me host the fucking Make Music San Jose this Sunday. What's up, Hooks Law? We're actually about to be signing out of this bitch. And thanks to... Fuck. I don't even know. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing I really want to really show gratitude right now, man. Thank you to all you guys. That's not true. Thank you to all you guys that tune into my crazy ass. There's no reason to tune into me or listen to me talk. I'm a fucking dumbass truck driver with a fucking undereducated opinion. So, like, what does it really matter? But fucking much love to you guys. I'm very fucking thankful for you guys, man. We just trying to keep the fucking lights on and keep this fucking channel running. I'm just yeah, man, boy, a little tired, little may or may not be a little inebriated. Yeah, fucking, what's today? Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. Yeah. Tomorrow it might just be this again. We'll just hang out. Maybe we'll fucking, you know, watch something that we can get away with. We'll see what's up. Maybe we'll talk a little more. Maybe I might rant about, yeah, maybe I'll just rant about how Skate 4 is kind of some bullshit. Like, I'm happy about it, but at the same time, it's like, oh, you want to fucking come out with that shit right when Skater XL and Session's about to drop? Okay, EA, I fucking see you. We'll talk about that shit. But yeah, I'll probably come in tomorrow. Maybe, you know, just keep your eyes peeled. Sometimes I go live, sometimes I don't. Whatever. Like I said, we're gonna go out on the boy Quinn. This is Bars Simpson, a 16-bar seminar. Y'all have a good night, everybody.
We'll get I've been up high and down low. I have lost friends and found foes. I have lost faith but found drink. I'm out cold, can somebody say my drowned soul? I stirred feelings the first minute I burst in. It hurt, lyrics circled the verse. I was my worst critic. Since it's pen tasted paper, I had a thirst. I need a fork in the road and eat my words with it. And time is flying, I'm just trying to be the pilot of it. Wind up at a mountain, I'm just hoping I could climb the summit. I'm out my mind, these lines are driving in my psyche or something. Living life and lighting fire, trying to make some lightning from it. I tell them this is Quinn, they like, who is he? I don't know, musically I'm far from what I used to be. Truthfully, I feel lost, but my soul say, unless I go back to my old ways.
Well, I might as well begin by starting.
These dark times and the youth just isn't ready. It's getting kinda heavy. The other side shot his brother, so it's fuck them all. And the cops killed his uncle, so it's fuck the law. Fully loaded AR, make your vision tilt. Another school closed, another prison built. Dead kids, dead dreams with ambitions killed. We all dying, but we bouncing to the rhythm still. The musical freaking flying from pharmaceuticals. The usual, using everything that is usable. The big homie had his heart in the gameplay. I met homie in the park, he died the same day. Where millions of people are placed in poverty. There really is reason behind that robbery. But robbery isn't what they are calling it. Like government, we call it politics.
Fly, motherfucker.
Act like you know about it. They say loneliness makes the loudest noise, so they never had heard his cries for help. He decided on disguise. When he arrived, he didn't recognize himself. Needed cash, really couldn't afford to wait. A starving man wouldn't notice a dirty plate, but he was hurting, so homie holding the 38. It's getting late, you know what time it is. Played his part, stayed in dark, and made his mark. Some nigga looking like $1 million bucks. And he almost felt that feeling, but no turning back now. And in the end, he didn't give a fuck. He slid up on him, told him give it up. That click clacking, sent him packing to the pearly gates. They say loneliness makes the loudest noise. I guess they never heard the 38. Desperation. Feeling, but I don't feel it as much. Still I deal with enough. I'd rather chill with the blunt. And I'm ill with the pen. I'm in the field trying to hunt. They copy a cult following, they'll be killed by the punch. With every word that I wrote, I started smelling smoke, the spelling spoke. Then it fell and broke when I let it go. I find myself in my father's footsteps. Granny said you just like your daddy, the way you selling dope.
Never get a record deal sounding like this.
This isn't rapping, this is life. I'm just trying to be the captain of the flight. People thinking that it happens overnight. This is passion, isn't just another rapper on the mic. I got the gas, I'm just asking for a light. I have your ears, I'm just hoping for your heart. I just figured I was chosen for the part so you can
get the picture, help you focus on the art.
All we know is dope as fuck. All we know is dope. My city's sleeping, so we woke them up. But I don't think they woke. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Shout out to the guys. And if music is a drug, sheesh, then I guess we on a different high. Put in work, I'm forever driven with dedication. Did some dirt, but I never did it in desperation. Looked to left and that destination was dead ahead. So it's not even a question if me and Wes are making. Our sounds high like the definition in the stars. Bars all around like a step in prison. They never listen, but we riding, so it's rock and roll. And they can get rap for the recognition. Motherfucker.
What's up, young blood? Swine, my brother? Now let me tell you something. If you hit a man in time, his wounds will heal. And if you steal from a man, you can replace what you steal. Remember, my brother, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, knick-knack, paddywhack, get a dog a bone, 2000 party, oops, out of time, my bacon smelling fine.
I'm just pushing this passion as it was passed to me. Sometimes my mind could be missing like it's an absentee. I get these sounds from the homie West and I gas the beat. So my wabbit's always as rascally as it has to be. And some things ain't always as they appear though. We hear though these weirdos that they cheer for. That's real dope and we really bout the flex and shit. Extra spit, give them wet willies to their ear hole. They probably think that I'm Pablo the way I hold the key. I sign my name at the bottom just so they know it's me. They really don't want no problem with us, they really don't, bro. We smoking tree and the potency is OMG. Dirty hands to be filthy rich. Money in my pocket, shit, I'm not stopping till I get more. All I see is options, all that other shit I ignore. Cash rules everything around me with $1 and a dream. It's like my halo hula hooping on a pitchfork. Bringing back the backstory, homie was a rap for it. Talking to them people, now it's granny getting smacked for it. This is where we from and this is really where we at, boy. And if we never had it, you can't tell us how to act for it. Lil' partner had a pistol, then he got pinched. Baby mama and his kids been missing out since. She had a friend of a friend, he was pimping. Had her stripping, now she tricking out tricks. She said she had to get her hands dirty. Dirty hands till we filthy rich. Dirty hands till we filthy rich. Dirty hands till we filthy rich. And I paid the price. Gave the truth, might save a life. Crave the booth in these days and nights. Sweet child of mine, it's my ray of light. Where I'm at, I don't think you know. Every time that I think it grows, brought me back to that brink alone. When I think I want to still drink and smoke. All the shit that I'm on today, and I'm on the edge, but I'm on my way, and I'm on my own, and I'm on the road. But I lost control, I can't concentrate. On my face and back on my feet. On the bass and back on that beat. On that loud, I'm back in those clouds. I might take the fall, I might make the leap. I'm tripping, trapped in this traffic jam. I said I'm tripping, trapped in this traffic jam. Really, I'm scared to fail. I'm scared as hell. I wrote this down cause you're probably scared as well. And I'm honestly at the bottom, nobody had cared to help. But the problem is when you've fallen and haven't prepared yourself. Is this my calling coming, or is it all for nothing? I know my daughter's watching, I hope my mama's proud. So on this pad I give it all I have, cause it's a fact that I never will be that college grad. Sorry dad, I know I say I try my best, I know I haven't. To all my people I owe them that, and I'm knowing that shit. I'ma show them that shit, that's on my beating heart. And when it hits I hope it leaves a mark, cause I'ma risk it for a piece of